Alright, looks like we're going to be going best of 5 here.
For the great content and for keeping me interested in Rocket League.
Yes, it's best of 5, guys. Best of 5, guys. That's right. No, about best of 5. Cheers, Facterio, for the 9-month in a row Prime. Jablaxel Gargle for the brand new Prime sub. Hail for the 22-month Tier 1. Nuxaws254 for the 3-month Tier 1. Spivitar for the 2-month Prime. We've also got I Bugs with 100 bits. Twice, actually. Make that 200 bits. And I believe that we have no new YouTube members to shout out. So that is everybody for the time being. If I miss any shout outs during the game, I'll catch up with those after this is over. But let's get into it. Deevo versus Bluey. The first appearance for Deevo on stream in a long time. And up against his current teammate, Bluey, who's made, I think, 4 appearances on my stream so far this year, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the speed by Deevo, popping it off the wall to himself, and straight away gets the goal. And this is exactly how he used to play, just as quick as you like, throwing air rolls in for fun, and that's 1-0 already. These guys do play a fair bit off stream, between just private matches to warm up and practice, as they want to stay sharp with their shadowing defense and stay sharp with their solo plays and their recoveries, kickoffs, and everything else that you have in the 1v1 package. Look at that from Bluey.
Your nose doesn't hide the showman.
Great work getting underneath this one after losing control initially. This could be one of the most interesting matches we've ever had on stream if these guys really go for the montage plays that we know they're capable of. As Bluey told me that they have played a lot in the past, and it's pretty good matchup, pretty even. Obviously, Deevo's peaked higher than Bluey in the past for 1v1 skill, but Bluey, when he's on, he really is tough to stop in offense. But Deevo's out of boost, or he would have been able to score that. Oh, but Deevo is able to steal the boost in the back corner. Bluey's going to use the back end of his car to get some additional power on that pop, though, across the field. He switches sides. Yeah, who do you guys have winning this one? It's pretty fair to ask at the moment with it being tied up. Oh, never mind. Deevo scored. 2-1 for Deevo. Good power from his shooting so far. Always air rolling just for that extra bit of lick that he can get on it. All right, see you later, Satron. Thanks for stopping by again, dude.
Brian Quinn, 42.
Clean halfer from Bluey. Deevo's already up, but this time the shot not quite good enough.
Gingerly Brian Redman,
what on earth? Or you're just YouTube naming Brian's, famous Brian's.
Brian Whitaker, 19. Instagram star. Brian May, 71. Guitarist.
The classic Deevo
71.
snaking dribble.
Singer. Brian Kelly,
he does prefer
33.
to bounce dribble low, and Bluey is going to replicate that and go one better. Look at that. With a cut and backflip pop to change over, or change his direction twice in very, very quick succession. Deevo reacted pretty fast to it, but he still had no chance of getting back there. Yeah, Deevo does have the motor mouth. He does have the motor mouth engine side. Now, some of you will remember that Deevo was, one of the 5, I think, players who have ever beaten Fairy Peak on my stream. Although he lost his last matchup against Fairy Peak, so did every other person in the world except Cuxer. But, well, actually, Cuxer lost 12 times to Fairy, but just not on my stream. But yeah, in that time where Deevo is one of the most dominant ones players, one of the most flashy ones players, he didn't do that while, playing many ranked ones games. Nice demo by Blue here, after an hour miss from Deevo. So don't be too afraid by the fact that Deevo's, I don't think he's even in the top 100. I don't think he might not even have a ones rank for all we know. But he's always been able to just get back into a lobby and look like one of the biggest threats in the scene 1v1. He just has that ability to put people in awkward spots, and doing it so quickly and stylishly. That's why he picked up so many fans. 2017 mainly, but looking to do more of that this coming year. Bluey and Deevo teaming up with Alpha, and they've made it all the way to the RLRS promotion tournament, where they're going to go up against Complexity, I believe. That is Magnus a lot and Greasy, and of course the winner of that will play against the winner of Red Reserve and Fnatic for a spot in RLCS. So you might see Deevo back in RLCS next season. Might see Bluey back in our LCS next season.
8-month anniversary. That's
Deevo kind of faking himself out here, gives
baby.
Bluey the tie game. And we will have a close one going into the end here. That was a misread by Deevo. He was trying to sneak in an aerial shot from his own half. He did that for the first goal that he scored this game. Just getting up a little bit faster than Bluey was ready for. The danger of going up quickly like that is even a player like Deevo can misread. Nice challenge though by Deevo. Look at this speed that he was able to get up and challenge Bluey just as Bluey was looking for the flip reset. And not a moment too late. If Deevo had taken any longer to contest, Bluey was going to land that flip reset and have a really, really good chance of scoring. Scoreboard, well, it's 0-0 right now, but I might as well put that up on the screen. You are not wrong. Bluey's got Deevo in an awkward spot here, but Deevo comfortable on the back wall, apparently. Now, attempts on the physical side of the game from Bluey. He's the only player who's landed a clean demo so far. Of course, Deevo comes from the ones era where demos were not quite as common as they are now, and that's not to, you know, throw any shade at the current ones meta. It's just a constantly evolving thing that some players will find out new ways that you can weave in demos for free, or at least demo threats for free. Is it actually? That's quite interesting. I didn't know that. Deevo's really not wanting to be too defensive with his posturing versus Bluey, but he might have to be. Bluey shows him how it's done at the near post, ties it up yet again. It's been Deevo edging in front and then Bluey battling back this entire game. But we do have both players completely evenly matched going into the final 33 seconds. A kickoff goal can stop that, but Bluey's jumped over the ball. Oh my goodness. Bluey jumps clean over the ball when he had an open net, and Deevo counters him with the kickoff goal of his own. That is outrageous, and yes, I have clipped that. It's going to be coming up in chat. I'm sure you all want to see that again. Oh dear, oh dear. He's got a second chance at it. A much harder kickoff goal this time, but Deevo is here to prevent that. Now 20 seconds. Deevo trying to bait in Bluey for a challenge. Flick over the top, not quite reaching high enough, and that's a bump by Bluey. Deevo's out of the game. I don't know if Bluey's aware, but it doesn't matter. He's managed to hit the back of the net this time. Excellent side swipe by Bluey. He gets across the ball and tags Deevo's car at the same time. Sends him flying. And we've got another tie game here. That wasn't really a beanbo so much as it was good positioning in the challenge by Bluey, I would say. Deevo's giving Bluey a shot here. Stick him on while shadowing. Bluey's going to take it. 0-second goal for Bluey.
I was supposed to go, but all of my friends are
and
broke.
Deevo, he got a little touch there, but it didn't really do much. It didn't stall Bluey at all. It didn't put him in an awkward spot. It just gave Deevo enough time to get boost. Yeah, thanks for all of the prize pool donations, guys. I'll see if I can give you some shout-outs right now before we start the next game. What a game one that was. Fiver from Brojo69. Bugs with £3.80. Jesse, thanks for the 11-month tier 1. Welcome back, buddy. Golden Tornado, thanks to the 2-month tier 1. Cohen M, thank you for the Prime sub. The Real Josh, thanks for the 8-month Prime. Sir Pew Pew with a 4-month Prime. And Jack RL with the 8-month Prime. Oh, one more actually. Simi Jar with 2-month Prime. Thank you guys so much. Wait, I actually don't think we're done yet. Excelberg X with the brand new Prime. £5 from the Aristov Wind. And 500 bits from Dame Iddy, or Damidi. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but you guys, thank you so much. So, I'm just going to stop there because we're right back into game 2 now. But I'll catch up again between games if I can. We'll see. That's some nice dribbling by Deevo, but he's missed a target. Again, we've got red team Bluey. I know that's going to trigger a few people. Deevo just gets in the way of this one. He's trying to use the wall. Smart positioning by Deevo there. Had no boost, so he gets up on the back wall before the ball is in a strikeable position. Bluey's rotated back around though and boomed it in. And a much better start this time for Bluey. Scoreboard, yeah, fix the scoreboard. It's 1-0 Bluey. That's right. You need to convince Jesse to make a YouTube channel. Jesse already knows that you should be doing that. He knows my editor as well. He could just hit up my editor and ask if my editor could do the same sort of thing as he does for me. Just taking Twitch highlights and uploading it. I think people would watch Jesse Street, stream highlights. That's one of the few Rocket League streamers who streams gameplay and could probably get people to watch on YouTube their stream highlights. What do you guys think about that? Bump off the back wall by Deevo. Look at that. It's rotated back around and put it in. You know, I said that Deevo came from the era where bumps and demos weren't as common, but that's not to say that they weren't a thing. And of course, Deevo does still play 2v2 to a very, very high level. Plays threes to the highest level. I'd say 2s and 3s. Deevo's up there with the best in the world. And you know, on his day, I could absolutely see him causing problems for just about anybody in ones still. He's always had pretty good spacing defensively. That's not been an issue for him in his past. No one's going to doubt his offense. Bluey misses his catch, but he's landed on Deevo. What a salvage that is. Bluey was trying to get a flip reset, accidentally missed the ball, but he lands on Deevo in the follow-up, and it was fully intentional as well.
Oh yeah,
huge plays by Bluey. These guys are popping off on each other right now. And you know, the back wall bump that Bluey just suffered to go down by a goal, that would have been a pretty annoying goal to be on the receiving end of, but I don't think it would have been as bad as what Bluey just did to Deevo. Deevo, who still looks fairly quick in the air, looking confident with his defense of Bluey's aerial plays. That's not something that many people would be able to say. Bluey again threatening demos. Deevo has to run all the way across the field to avoid him. Fails a wave dash as he's landed on the curve of the wall. A hook shot might do it here for Bluey. Rebounds into the near post, and on the back right. No, it's actually saved by Deevo. I thought surely that was going to be a goal, but Bluey took a bit too long. What a save by Deevo. Bluey could have made him look so stupid there if he faked it again, but Deevo looks like the genius with the flying save across the box. And right there is the difference between the old 1v1 playstyle and the new one. There, a lot of respect in the other player's ability to change the direction of the ball. Deevo respecting Bluey, of course. You know, these days, I would not be surprised to see somebody diving in for a demo there when the other player turns side on.
5 months.
Deevo's quite happy to just go back in shadow and rely on his challenge timing to win the possession back for him. Very close games here. Deevo has been in the lead for the majority, and he somehow rebounded this in. Bluey got a touch on it, but it found the back of the net regardless. Deevo's just as confused as we are. What on earth is happening? I think Bluey just bumped Deevo into a rebound. I knew this could happen when Bluey and Deevo play once. This is probably standard for them. Just standard procedure. Lots of goals that don't make sense. Well shot by Deevo on the wrong side of the goal. Those saves saved by Bluey. Again, Deevo fades away from the potential challenge in the opposition half. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, I'll be going to RLCS. Well, I think I have to leave in about 13.5 hours to go to the airport. Still got to sleep, of course, between now and then. There's a misplay going unpunished for Deevo. Bluey did not expect him to hit that ball the wrong direction completely. Deevo's still so comfortable in the air, always taking very, very efficient lines to the ball, and it's just too good this time for Bluey to catch up. And there's not too many ones players in the world right now who are going to have as much aerial efficiency as Deevo does. Fairy Peak, of course, comes to mind. Bluey would also be one of the players who can match him in that regard, but you're not going to get many ones mains where the ball is rarely in the air for these battles, except with the rising popularity of ceiling shots, of course. But you know, ground to air play is definitely less common these days, I would say. Pinch post clear for Deevo, looking for the small boost pads as Bluey sets up an aerial play on the far side. Flip reset has been nailed, and the shot is beautiful from Bluey. He had so much time for this one, but boy did he use it well. Clean flip reset, and he stalled it just long enough to see Deevo take it to the air. Fantastic stuff. That's definitely goal of the game so far. That's one of the best goals we've ever had on stream, no doubt. Deevo's pre-jump was never going to come out on top of a shot that accurate. Bluey with the backflip flick, this time saved by Deevo. There is the, I think, attempted demo for Bluey. Look what he's managed to do, though. He's come out with possession even after failing the demo. The flicks for Bluey on the past 2 attacks have not quite been good enough. Wave dash plays for Deevo now. Bluey has the boost advantage. Surely he'll be able to tie the game, just like he did in game 1. He brings it back to a 4-all score with just about 30 seconds left. Now in game 1 we had the accidental jump over the ball on the kickoff to give Deevo the lead right back. We're not going to have that again in game 2. Deevo catches the ball, sets up the volley. Lackluster by his standards. Gives Bluey a huge chance to take the lead, and Bluey will not miss this one. Oh yes he will, but Deevo scores it for him. And Deevo 2 joins the party. Deevo joins the match, leaves the party, left the match. What is happening? Well, when I said Bluey will be taking the lead, I'm not sure it was, you know, like that. Not sure that was the highest percentage way of it happening, but Bluey's got a great chance now of running down the clock. He doesn't need boost, he just needs to waste the time. Deevo has one more shot to tie us up. Bluey's taken to the air. Deevo's in a really rough spot, and Bluey will secure this game. I love that Bluey closed the distance there. As the clock was counting down in the last 10 seconds. That was really, really smart of him not just to back off and let Deevo control the ball on top of his car. If he moves in, he forces the play from Deevo, and it's far too far for Deevo to be taking a long shot with no momentum. But yeah, into game 3 we go. The script so far has been pretty good, but will it improve? We've got a chance for the comeback. I don't know how Deevo 2 ended up joining the party. I kind of hope that it was a, you know, little bit of a controller, you know, rage moment. Although I've never seen rage from Deevo before. That would be good. Do you guys hear that? I didn't know that the resting car noise for Motormouth was the blah 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 blah. I've never heard the resting car noise for Motormouth before. I need to go and listen to that again. See another great shot by Bluey, but it's not good enough. Deevo has an early chance. He's starting the bounce dribble off the sidewall. Continues it infield. Puts it over the top the other way. Great side to side from Deevo. And an early lead for him yet again. He's been the one leading halfway through just about every game, I think, so far. I've never seen rage from Deevo. No, I haven't. He's quite a calm guy. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I have seen rage from him, but it was in League of Legends. I saw him raging League of Legends many, many times, but not Rocket League. I heard him complaining about Jesse a few times. Jesse and Deevo used to play twos a lot, and they would just be chilling in Discord. There would be a few of us listening to their comms, and yeah, Jesse got some rage out of Deevo. I think that is true. Bluey, half volley. Looking for the top corner. Doesn't quite find it. Does get the boost though. On the exit. Aerial shot for Deevo. Threatening yet again. If you want to get good at these aerial shots, just look at these guys. Every time that they're going for hard clears, they're leaning back and then leaning into the shot with their dodge. Very, very smart play. Doesn't look like much, but it does give you an additional, you know, little power increase that you're not going to get with a regular shot. Just a straight dodge. You're respecting Bluey's quick turn there. Even though he had no boost, he's still the faster of the two players. That's the second time that Deevo's technically been beaten to the ball, but still gets the goal because Bluey this time was forced to go a little bit out of his comfort zone in order to get to the ball quickly. That was the danger there. What is Deevo's camera settings? They're probably quite similar to like Justin's Ignite's. They look pretty much the same. Maybe a bit looser though. I don't know what the camera stiffness is for Justin or Ignite. Oof, Bluey crossbar early on in this game, and now the post. Yeah, for Deevo this looks like quite a loose camera. You'll notice that when he's moving slowly, his car is quite far away, but then it zooms in a lot closer when he's not moving or when he's barely moving, like right now. I don't know what the flavor of the month is for pro player camera settings in terms of camera stiffness. It's one of the most interesting settings for me. I know back in the day, really stiff cameras used to be quite popular, but I didn't like them at all. I thought that the more loose camera was a bit better for vision when you're dribbling quickly. Wall shot by Deevo looks good. Bluey trying to get back, but he can't. That's 3-1 Deevo. And although Bluey's had the crossbar and the post so far this game, does fall behind by 2 goals. Needs a little bit more accuracy in his shooting, and he would have been good to go here. The sweep would have been still on the cards. Good speed by Deevo to block Bluey's kickoff attempts. Half the game gone. Bluey's managed to come back in both the games before this, and he's really outdone Deevo at the near post here. Great timing on his move towards the goal. So he waited until it was too late for Deevo to turn and challenge, and that's when he hit him with the cut and pop over the top. Just a good old side flip volley. Very difficult to stop those. Deevo prioritizing boost. He knows Bluey is in an awkward spot now with none. And he's just looking to get it over the top of him. Bluey's done well though. Gets in the way of it. Starts his aerial before the boost has even been picked up. There is another flip reset, but it's off target this time. Again, Bluey wisely taking the boost on the exit. Keeping Deevo starved. There's one player who really does need boost to operate offensively. It is probably Deevo. He loves to use that boost pretty liberally, I would say. Oh, Bluey can't actually work this one in. That's an open net miss. Looked like he'll be able to catch up to it, but he's now got some backtracking to do. Deevo looking threatening again at the near post. Flicks it over Bluey, but off target. I think that the fact it wasn't on target is the thing that kept it away from Bluey. So good play in the end by Deevo to keep that one away from his opponent. And he gets back his 2-goal lead. Script confirmed, perhaps. Is this... I know there's definitely potential for a 5-game series. Look at that speed by Deevo. Honestly, every time that Bluey's, going up for aerial plays and Deevo is there with boost, he is just going up with no hesitation, and it's shutting down everything Bluey's tried. That's exactly what you want to do in 1v1. Look at this shot as well by Deevo. Perfectly timed. Bluey may have been a bit greedy here. Yeah, indeed he was. He was just hoping rather than looking to see if Deevo was about to take a shot. He's hoping Deevo wasn't, rather than looking to see if he was. 23 boost for Deevo. Aerial shot does get saved this time. But he's in a really good spot this game. This is the best that he's looked. 1 minute remaining. Bluey needs to score with this shot if he wants to keep his hopes alive. He goes for the double touch. Deevo's taking Bluey out of the air though, and that surely will be this game in Deevo's back pocket. I think he's going to be able to get this in. Never mind, he's at the post. Beanbo is back. Gives himself the close one in the chat. Very close, Deevo. Good try. Luckily for him, he's got the 3-goal cushion already. He didn't really need that one. If it was a 2-goal cushion, he'd be very worried, because conceding 1 goal means that you just need 1 kickoff goal to go in, and then you completely lost your lead. A great aerial battle we're seeing here between these two. It's mostly been Deevo's aerial defense versus Bluey's aerial offense. Very evenly matched. 10 seconds left. It will be game to Bluey. Deevo's looking for a couple of these pinches. That one might actually be on target. Not quite.
He's treated like some hero. I donate 13 kidneys and I get arrested. BTW, how are you, Johnny?
Sorry, I've not heard that one before. Cheers to the 4-month tier 3, by the way. I appreciate that. I'm good. Just doing my last stream before heading to Vegas tomorrow for RLCS Season 6. So, really glad that I could stream today. I didn't think it was going to be on the cards because I still had a lot to do before I leave. But managed to get it all done early enough that we could stream, which is great. Get to see Bluey and Deevo play. Barbas, thanks for the 3-month tier 1. Daft Step, thanks for the 5-month tier 1. Bud Buddo, thanks for the prime sub. 100 bits from Linko94. And Brojo69, thanks for the fiver. Mix Mike, thanks for the prime sub. God Noob, thanks for 5 months. I've also got Fact Bubbles with the 3-month prime. And just running us off here, Raging Mule, brand new, or not brand new, sorry, 3-month tier. Well, not tier either, it's Twitch Prime. Sorry, I'm just getting everything wrong with these shoutouts. Well, thank you very much for all you guys subbing. I really appreciate that. I think I've done all the shoutouts, but if I've missed you, then just let one of my mods know in chat, and I'm sure they'll pass on the message. Her fat monkey, 17 months right now as well, Twitch Prime. Welcome back. But this is the second attempt for Bluey to close out the series. He got the first 2 games with late comebacks in both, and then Deevo got in front in the third, or in the third, and stayed that way. Will this be a different story? We'll have to wait and find out. This is too cheeky from Deevo, isn't it? If you're gonna make these like plays involving fakes near the opposition goal, it really does help having a lot of boost, because if it goes wrong, you can still have a chance to get back and contest. Bump attempt from Deevo. He's got the open net. Will he get it in? Yes, he will. Bluey's not even going to try. What a move by Deevo. I was wondering if he could get opposite the ball to get it into the net. This is a very, very tight maneuver. Well done with the power slide. If he had hit that thick, he wouldn't have had the chance to put it in. It would have been already rolling wide. It's been all close games, though, actually, this series. Even in matchups that are close, there's very often... Oh, Deevo might have had a controller issue there. Deevo 2 has joined the party. I think either he just jumped a little bit too early, or he was... Yeah, he was flipping. I think he meant to jump, but he flipped. It's nothing to do with the controller joining. His second controller joining the party. He actually just misplayed. Still very close game. Deevo looking to, squeeze Bluey a little bit into an awkward position. He's trying to get this dribble going as quick as possible, because he knows Bluey's out of boost, and if he can just get to the other end as fast as he can, it's going to be difficult to stop. Wow. That is pretty outrageous. Little air carry and then dodging into the demo as well. Vicious stuff from Deevo. And he's got Savage in his name. Certainly savage by nature. 1 goal game once again. Bluey could have actually gone for the mid boost there, but he's decided to play this one safe, stay in the way of a potential shot, but only for a while, as Deevo did not back down. He was always looking for that early shot. He knew that although Bluey has the boost advantage, he's still got his back to him, and he can use that time that Bluey's turning around to pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, he did. We're all tied up yet again. I don't remember the last time that we had such an evenly matched series throughout every single game. Oh my goodness. Bluey somehow puts it on target, and Deevo somehow saves it. These guys are pulling out all the stops. Deevo looking to pop that as high as possible. Doesn't get it particularly high, though. And now he's got to run back, but Bluey's missed the open net. It's great plays and huge beans in Game 4, with both players playing at times the best and at other times the worst that they've played all series. But that's what we love about Rocket League. That's what we love about 1v1. It's constantly changing, constantly adapting. Early flick by Deevo, because he couldn't see what Bluey was doing. Didn't want to get dunked on. Now he's threatening a slow shot. And the dunk as well. Bluey, no way did he see that coming, but he's managed to get back and stop the follow-up shot, which was from an awkward angle yet again. Bluey's going to watch out for the demo here. Deevo's trying to weave it in. Just about misses it. Still about half the game to go. And that is a fantastic shot by Bluey at the near post. Deevo gives him credit for this one, because look at what Bluey's able to do with this air roll. So much power from almost no momentum.
Content, lad, smile.
You know, these guys have not been using their nice shot compliments very sparingly. They've been reserving pretty harsh judgment on these, only saying nice shot when it is a really, really good shot. You know how impressed Deevo must be with that one, even though it's a bit more simple than a lot of the other ones. Quick play by Deevo yet again. He's just so fast into the air, and he regains control when the ball comes back down just as easily. 4-all in Game 4. What is this new emote, Jesse? The Jesse hands. What is it supposed to tell us? When do we use this? What emotion? I love the Jesse hands. Yeah, everybody get your Jesse hands up in chat. Oh, it's fantastic. I love that there's so many Jesse subs in chat. That's really good. I could do it as well, actually. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get my Jesse hands in chat. Gotta find it real quick. How do I not have this emote? Wait, what's it called? Jesse hands up or something? I did it wrong. Did it work? How am I not subbed? I am subbed to Jesse. How did I spell it wrong? Designed by 5 Magic spell it. Did it work? Oh, it didn't work in my chat, but apparently it works for all of you guys. Never mind. Ignore me. Too old for technology. 1 minute left, game 4. Deevo looking threatening again. That's a demo on the back wall. Bluey spawns far side. That leaves a small opening for Deevo, but it's too small as Bluey closes the gap. Still, though, losing the boost battle. Deevo's taking absolutely everything at the moment. That's a bump by Bluey. Deevo had to recover on the ceiling there just to get back involved. But good work by Bluey. Managed to wrangle himself 100 boost in that exchange, and now he's the one with possession and 100 boost to his name. 29 seconds. Reverse flick by Bluey. Deevo with a great save, but he's got to do more. Bluey's still threatening. That's really well done by Deevo. He initially jumped up for the save, but he transitioned it into a boost pickup. It looks like Bluey will surely... No, Bluey's missed this! How has Bluey missed that goal? I don't even know what to say about this one, guys. Like, if there's ever a series that genuinely looks scripted, it's probably this one. This is the most scripted looking series I have ever seen. Oh yeah, just yeah guys, we won a game 5, so Bluey, could you miss that shot please? Said the man in Bluey's ear. Bluey's like, yeah, I'll try and make it look believable. He's got a small chance, but it is diminishing. 7 seconds. Bluey looking for boost. Deevo has closed the gap, so that's really smart. But if Bluey can keep this up, he gives himself half a chance here. 9 boost and a dream for Bluey. Goes for the catch. Near post pop. Deevo will grind this though, and we are going to game 5. I really want to see how on earth Bluey missed that. I want to watch that again, but for now, let's just focus on what we have incoming. Oh my goodness. Bluey open net. Yeah, we have to save that one. You can't not save this. Oh no. The Big Dirty, thanks to the 4-month tier 1, by the way. Cheers for the 2-month of Prime Fox Knives and the kind words. Remember, this is a money match. The prize pool that you see in the top right corner of the screen. If you've had a good time watching these guys and you want to show them some love, then donate to the prize pool. It's large enough that this will be getting split. $100 off the top to the winner, then the rest 70-30. I win an Oscar for the writing. I don't know if Bluey's trying to tell me something in the chat right now.
Johnny, please turn down your microphone's input level. It is clipping on consonants.
I think it's probably just a bit close to my mouth today.
Have a good trip to our LCS.
Probably a bit.
Here in your basement will miss you less than 3.
It's probably just a little bit too close to my mouth. Sometimes it varies. I don't actually do anything, but for some reason, I don't know. Maybe there's like more. I don't know, more power in the mixer for some reason one day, and then it's like clipping. Other days it doesn't. Other days it's quiet. But I'm afraid to touch anything right now. I'm just gonna leave it in case I break it. We've made it this far. We've only got one more game to go. Let's see if we can go all the way through without beating it. That's a great play off of a sound cue by Deevo. Heard Bluey coming. Bluey's back in time and wave dashing into position to keep the pressure on Deevo. That's not really done much though, as Deevo backs off, gets space, and now has an open net. I think he's squeezed it in. Yes, he has. Well played. Squeeze in a tight angle rebound. And it may in fact be the reverse sweep for Deevo. It's on the cards. And with Bluey missing an open net to finish last game, he must be feeling a little bit down about that one. But he's not out yet. That's for sure. Big leads thanks to the Twitch Prime sub, by the way. And Disney Mercury with 250 bits before that. I'll definitely check my mic settings. I've got to constantly change them to keep it in order. Again, good recoveries by Bluey to try and force a play out of Deevo as early as possible. He doesn't want to give Deevo too much space where he can just run at you. That's what Deevo likes to do. Just accelerate the ball up to supersonic and then change its direction at the last second. Much harder to stop a dribble if it's coming at you at max speed, and that's what Bluey's trying to do here. Deevo has managed to read him, but once again gets demoed at the far side. Now, can Bluey get the open net this time? Last time he did this, he missed, but he does put it in. You see how much time he's taken just to ensure that he does get this one into the net.
My money is on Deevo.
Alright, boosted Wolfpack. Thanks to the £7.60 into the prize pool, it will go. I do think Deevo has probably got the edge here just because he's won the last 2 games. That's got to be a bit of momentum on his side. But both players have beaned it quite a bit today, so it's just a matter of who plays better at the end and who beans it harder at the end. That's going to be the 2 deciding factors for this one. No half flip from Deevo here.
Bluevo, please script.
Both players going pretty even on 50-50s. Any joke will do, thanks to the 2-month Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Oh, Deevo's got smacked out the play here. Bluey with a huge challenge. And that's left Deevo with nothing but a wow in the chat as Bluey completely obliterates him in this 50-50. With the 2 before that going as even as they did, I'm surprised to see that. Deevo is really trying to get on the outside of that ball. Airwheel shot to the bottom right is good though after the kickoff. We're tied up yet again. This has been such a close matchup. I think 3 of the games were just 1-goal games, and the other was a 3-goal game, but even that was close fought until the end. So a couple of kickoff goals for Deevo that are going to get his nose in front. And although Bluey's midfield play has been better than the 2 players for the past minute, it's now Deevo in the lead. Cheers to the Prime sub, Rec Ross. Thank you very much, man. More air roll clears for Deevo. He's not going to chase after this one though because he doesn't have the boost to threaten the rebound. Bluey with the side flip shot is going to get the equalizer. You know, Deevo's been doing a pretty good job so far this game, timing his fake challenges to force Bluey's shots and then get a save on them. This one I think he might have waited a bit too long, backing off all the way there. Did secure him 100 boost, but it also gave Bluey a really, really strong position. I'm not sure if we'll see that again from Deevo. Will he just ball chase on the next challenge? Well, it looks like Bluey's going to ball chase in this challenge, and Deevo is going to easily slide it past him. Bluey not really coming goals from goal side here. He's challenged from an outside angle. I think it would have been better to get between Deevo and his goal before turning. There's Deevo with the lead yet again. 2 minutes 22 on the clock. A long way to go. Bluey has his dodge here. He's going to use it well. Both players just slugging it out here. It's all offense and no defense able to do anything. It's not that these guys are defending really badly. It's just that the shots have been really quite good. Kickoff goal for Deevo. He has to say goodbye to that one as he didn't have the boost to reach it. Just trying to snap in a wall shot to Bluey's surprise, but Bluey looking more than ready for it this time. That's a mispositioning by Deevo. But Bluey doesn't really set him up for a ground play.
To me why I went
Ceiling shot it is.
Diamond
Dodge available. Over the bar though by Bluey by a mile. Surely Deevo with the lead here as Bluey completely smashes the crossbar with the ceiling shot. He had such a good setup as well. He's going to be kicking himself for that one. He nailed it, but he didn't hit it on target. Rayman, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate that. Why you went from Champ 2 to Diamond 2 in 3 days. Guess your luck is... I guess you're just bad. Happens, man. You know, if you climbed from Diamond 2 to Champ 2 in 3 days, you'd probably be thinking, man, I must have played really well. You know, you wouldn't think it's that unusual, right? Sometimes you just go down. I'm sure you can get the ranks back. You just got to stay positive, man. Hey, thanks for the tenor of the prize pool, Geometric Giraffe. Glad that we could get Deevo back in the show match scene as well. It's first time in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And what a series it is. Oh my goodness, Bluey's actually just taking the lead though. Some lackadaisical defense by Deevo at the near post. He had all the boosts in the world, but he just couldn't make up his mind. He's thinking, should I challenge forwards? Should I challenge backwards? Should I shadow? Maybe just do none and let Bluey score. 1 goal game throughout this match. The lead changing hands several times. Huge read by Deevo on the back wall. Bluey is back though. He's managed to keep this one very safe away from Deevo's far post position. Deevo was really opting to shadow a lot here. And he's a very good shadow defender, but Bluey's testing him with boomers from all angles. That's a huge dunk though by Deevo. What a statement as we enter the final minute. He's not going to shadow every single time that Bluey gets the ball. Bluey might have been expecting Deevo to turn around, but not this time. I've been waiting for that to happen. These early challenges are a great thing to mix in for any 1v1 player, especially if you've been shadowing as much as Deevo has though. He's just forgone 100 boost to try and sneak in a long shot as Deevo. Both players battling for positioning right now. That's a really aggressive demo attempt by Bluey. Can he catch up? Deevo gets him with the demo himself. And now it's all about the control. Deevo versus the open net. He can't put it in though. It was an awkward dish, but one that you'd expect Deevo to secure. And now you can see Bluey is very scared of that early challenge from Deevo. Not much boost for either member. Bluey though, with the long shot, gets the chance on the rebound. And the ball bounces down low. What a huge, huge bounce for Bluey. If that had gone back wall and out, he would have had to run into defense. But with the way that it went, he's actually in the lead now, 19 seconds. Deevo does not get a good kickoff as well. In fact, it's Bluey with a goal. That's a 2-goal game out of nowhere. And now Bluey with a huge, huge chance to prevent the reverse sweep. He's just about 14 seconds away, plus the time it takes for kickoffs to happen. And that's a kickoff win for Bluey. Deevo needs to get this one moving really, really quickly. You know, Bluey's giving him a chance by going for the demo here, but it looks like it won't matter. It was too awkward for Deevo, and it's going to be GG's. What a series from these guys. The comeback was on track for Deevo for a long time there, but he just couldn't quite get it completed. Still though, great plays, great beans and great plays. I knew that this was probably going to happen when Deevo and Bluey play. We're going to get lots of fantastic goals and a few massive misplays. That's because these guys push themselves to the limits, and their limits are a lot higher than most. So really good games there. Hope you guys enjoyed that series as much as I did. Looks like we got 160 quid in the prize pool. I'll just figure out what that is in dollars. 160 quid, 40 pence is $211. That means that Deevo's going to go with 33, and Bluey's getting the lion's share, the 178. So well played to both players. This is one of the times I wish that this isn't how I like these sort of sizes of prize pool where it's not into the 400s or 500s, but it is over 100, are the ones that seem really, really harshly split. But this has always been the way that we split it. Like up to 100, winner takes all, and then beyond that, 70-30. That's just the way it is. Splitting really small prize pools is
Congrats
pointless.
to Bluey, Smile.